have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where's that belly fat come from? And especially if your habits haven't changed. So when women are going through menopause, there's just this increase of body fat, and it doesn't feel good. It really, really doesn't, because you're doing the same things, and it's just accumulating, and you think to yourself, wow, what is going on here? It's a bit frustrating because it's very hard to budge sometimes, but there are some reasons around that, and I'm just going to talk to you about that. So I've just got some notes here, so I'm just going to look down here so I don't go off track. But really, as we age, estrogen declines, and it just changes the fat distribution. So the body starts to store it in like your thighs and your belly, because really the body is just adapting to the changes in your hormones, really. And it is really unfair, and it really is a bit frustrating too, but it's just your body adapting to the shifts. Okay. And obviously when estrogen drops, cortisol increases, right? Because it's just this change and cascade of, it's like a storm of hormones, everything that's changing inside your body, and it's just trying to get itself right. And your body does get more prone to stress. So you've got to really look after your body and look after yourself even more. And things have got to change just that little bit. So you've got high cortisol. When you get high cortisol, there's more fat storage, basically, because that's the way the body adapts. So, but there are some solutions around it, and you've really got to put them in place. You've really got to slow down. That's what I've found as I'm entering in this age. I've really got to slow down and really look after my body. I do more yoga now. I do more meditation. Just recently, I went to do some like sauna therapy, cold plunge therapy, because that helps you get back into the rest and digest state. Really getting yourself back into that rest and digest. But basically, here's what you've got to do, right? So you've got to eat more protein. You've got to raise the protein, because it helps you with building muscle. Building muscle, the more muscle you got in your body, the faster your metabolism is, and the more body fat you lose. So you've got to be really mindful of that. And you've got to really decrease your stress. You've got to really make a conscious effort to do that. We can't run on the old patterns that we used to do. And obviously, the next one is sleep. So making sure you have good sleep hygiene. It's nice and quiet. It's cool. There's no light coming through. Getting to bed at decent times before 10 p.m. if you can. Getting up earlier. Just make sure the biorhythms, you're going to bed early and getting up early. That is better than sort of like going to bed late and getting up late. And obviously, what I help other people do, and it's not just for menopausal women, but it's really just getting into some really good habits of eating well, lots of fruit, salads, vegetables, lots of water drinking, lots of movement, walking to help decrease stress as well. It really needs to be like a holistic approach when you're going through menopause, because the body's adapting. It's changing. Your mindsets, your mind, your pathways in your brain are changing as well. And it's time for you. This time is for you. You've been looking after kids. You've been looking after family, or years gone by. We're in our 50s now. So you've got to kind of really start to look after yourself, because we're not used to doing that, because we've had to look after everyone else bar ourselves. So it is a really hard transition. So yeah, it's just moving towards looking after yourself a little bit more than than just putting everyone else first. So I hope that gives you something to think about this week. But just look after yourself. We're aging, we want to age gracefully, and that's my mission. So yeah, thanks for listening, and we will see you next week, back on track after the silly season, back on track for Wellness Wednesday. We'll see you guys.